Yep, here's the first one I got. Now, people are going to call me crazy for thinking that these are actually worth something, but ask me if I care. I really don't. So, it's the first one, the Eureka Maxima 4700B. So, it's the first one I got of the old yellow ones with the headlight and the belt view window. Although I think all of them had belt view windows, especially the light speeds. She was made in 2008 in May, so it's 15 years old. It's a year younger than me. What makes this one pretty special is the fact that it's got a manual height adjustment, so you don't burn through a belt as fast. And that's it. That's pretty much what separates this one from the rest of the Maxima series at the time. It still has the original twist off the lid and dump the cup sort of thing. It's got the Good Housekeeping logo. Limited warranty to consumers. Replacement or refund if defective. Powerful. Cleaning made easy. Alright. Lightweight. Easy to maneuver. Well, that's true. So, I'm probably going to be called an idiot in the comments because I am anyways, but I'm not dumb enough to the point where I like steak well done. But I do think that these actually clean a lot better than some of the stuff you'll find today for several times the price point that these were at the time. If you don't know what the price point for the Maximas were at the time, brand new, the 4700A and B around the mid to late 2000s, which is when these first hit the shelves, was around $50. Okay, not bad. Around most of them were. Excuse me as I try to pull out a piece of string that's caught in the brush roll. But yeah, the price point for these were around $50, which isn't bad for something of this caliber. Because you got a machine with a headlight, a decent brush roll, and about average set of attachments for a vacuum at the time, which was a decently long extension wand that's not telescopic, a crevice tool that's about the length of the extension wand, so you actually got some reach, and a dusting brush that was okay. Well, as I try to figure this out. But yeah, this was the bare minimum for bagless vacuums at the time. But it somehow was better than machines at the same stores, at least in terms of cleaning, that cost like twice as much as it. Most notable, maybe, I don't know if these were available at the time, but the Eureka Victories were certainly a failure, and this would probably be a better choice. But models like the Whirlwind Lightspeed and the Boss Backless White Track of the same design was actually a lot better deal for something that cost twice as much. Of course, you got the same tools with it, but it was a more refined setup. But that's not about those. I'm talking about this. But yes, I do think these are a good cleaner. This is what I got at all this carpet I'm sitting on. Almost every square inch of it. Except for obviously where furniture is, and other things that'd be a pain in the ass to move is. Which actually is not bad compared to some other bagless machines available at the time. And some machines that are available now. So, this design is very stupid. This entire filter setup is very stupid, but at least you knew there was a filter there. It needed to be cleaned out with every use, and every time you had to dump the cup, you had to tap the thing out, and every so often you had to wash it, because sometimes tapping out all the dust doesn't get rid of all the dust, despite what Dirt Devil and Eureka thinks. Every so often, and you would also have to replace this every half year. I think it says somewhere on here that you would have to replace the filter every 6 months. I do not see that. Oh, it says replace every 12 months actually. So you'd be going through a new filter every year, which is about average for that. But no one ever listened to that, did they? Sorry about that. That's, if you didn't know my face already, that was a quick glimpse at it. If you don't know my face, then you have not watched any of my other videos. So yeah, it's cheap. Here's what I put it. It's dumb, but it works. And it works very well. This machine very well agitates a lot better than some of the other stuff that's even available today. Even stuff that costs 2-3 times as much as this did today. And that's saying a lot, because even later models of the Maxima, like the purple and pink ones with no headlights and the King Clean motors that cost $35, still cleaned better than some of the stuff available today. And I'll give you a quick demo of it, because why not? That's why I do in these reviews. Now, another thing is I actually like the sound of this. That's why it's one of my favorite vacuums, specifically bagless machines, because it's lightweight, and while it's a stupid filtration setup, it cleans relatively well when the filters are clean. And also, I just like the sound of it. You know, a lot of people will show off vacuums that, yes, they're obviously way better than this, but their sound is just way too obnoxious. For example, Kirby's, some Sebos, some Milas, and other things like that. And some other vacuum brands that claim to be higher quality but obviously aren't, are also more obnoxious, like Dyson's, Shark's, and of course, whatever else. I like the sound of it, and I like the fact that it cleans. It was designed to do one thing, and that's clean your carpets for a cheap price. And it does a pretty damn good job at that. It's not meant to filter. It's not really a tool-friendly vacuum. It is designed to clean carpets, and carpets only, really. These attachments are here in case you get something stuck along the baseboard and you can't suck it up. And I guess some dusting here and there. But this vacuum is designed to clean. There wasn't any heavy push to get these off of store shelves. That's what I like about them. They are designed to clean, and they do a pretty good job at that. It's a stupid bagless setup with a cheap hose, basic attachments, and a short cord. And it doesn't have any sort of post-motor filtration whatsoever. In fact, on this particular model, there's foam that insulates sound. If you didn't catch that, I meant to say that there is no foam here that even insulates the sound. but it was designed to clean, and it does a decent job at it. And because it was designed to do exactly that, I would take this over anything that costs who knows how much more than these. I would take this over a Supo, a Mila, a Kirby, or anything of that caliber. Because you get relatively the same tools with some of those, which for something that costs like $2,000, you would expect the tools to be a lot better, but that's not really the push of this video. But I would take this over those, because this was designed to clean carpets. Nothing more than that. No heavy advertisement, no saying this is the last vacuum you'll ever need. It's there to clean carpets, cheap and easy. And it does a pretty damn good job at that. It is dumb, but it works. I'm Jax Vax and Safety, leaving you with another vacuum that would be rated 8 out of 10. That seems abnormally high for something of this caliber. It's a dumb setup, but it works. It's meant to clean carpets, nothing else. And it does a good job at what it's designed to do. It's not designed to filter. It's not designed to be used for above floors. It is designed to clean carpets, and it does a good job at that. That's what gets this vacuum such a high rating on my scale, because it's designed to do one thing, and it does it very well. I'm Jax Vax and Safety, signing off with another review, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.